Okay, we're going to be doing 2-point perspective. First, we create horizon line. This is eye level. And 2-point perspective, again, you can put any vanishing point anywhere on horizon line. But we are putting on the edges of the paper for the convenience, so we can utilize more space. Of course, it can extend outside of the paper, and we can put the vanishing point outside, but you need to extend the paper in that case. But since we don't have enough space, we're going to just limit the vanishing point up to here. You can put the vanishing point in here and here, but we don't want to make it too narrow. So vanishing point 1, vanishing point 2. Not like a 1-point perspective. You start with the corner of the building or the structure, and the bottom part is the corner, so we connect it to the vanishing point 1, and then vanishing point 2. And we need to decide the thickness. But when you do this, make sure that this line and this line is parallel to each other. That's the important part. And again, sometimes I can use the thickness of the wideness of the ruler to making a parallel line. So parallel to this. And then you realize there are 2 more corners on the bottom. So I connect one side to the other. And again, opposite side to there. Vanishing point 1. So now we have a 3 side we can see. Of course, this is a worm's eye view because it's above the horizon line. You can see the bottom of the box. If you want to create the structure below eye level, you will see the top of the structure. So it's going to go like this. So again, start with the corner vertical line and then connect to the vanishing point 1. So top corner and bottom corner, and then do the same on the other side. And then decide the thickness of the building. So that ends there. And I'm going to make it a little bit wider on this side. So this corner, again, needs to connect to the vanishing point 1. And this corner needs to go to vanishing point 2. So again, all these lines are vanishing lines. Okay? Vanishing line. And what happens if you have a structure on the horizon line? All you have to do is create a line, vertical line, and then again, connect the corner to the vanishing point 1, and then do the opposite. So it's much easier to deal with the structure that's on the horizon line because you don't need to worry about creating the bottom or the top because you will not see those. All you have to do is decide how thick this building will be, and then these are left side and right side. And then you will see the structure. Okay? So now, next step is you want to start putting the value. Again, we usually use the light source from the left top and right top. You are familiar with these light sources because when you are, let's say, you're playing a game, you will see these angles always, how the shadow will drop, right? So let's say there's a figure, and then the shadow will drop this way. If you use the left top corner, shadow will drop this way. Okay? So before we do that, always make sure that you draw a box on separate paper, right? Ideally. So create a value chart. So if you have a value chart separately, always ready, that will be really helpful. So create a value chart 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And 5 is, of course, you make it really dark. And starting with the next, gets a little bit lighter. But always you practice without showing the pencil mark. It's really hard when it gets lighter doing things without the pencil mark. But do your best not to show. And 2 needs to be a little bit darker. And then 3 needs to be a tiny bit. And 4 needs to be much darker. Okay, so 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And the next video, we're going to start putting the value. Okay, all right.